10 methods to generate content ideas quickly. To successfully implement a content marketing strategy, you need to be able to generate tons of content ideas quickly. In this presentation, I'm going to show you 10 easy methods you can use to bump up your content generation. Number 1. Brainstorm. You can brainstorm all by yourself, but if you work with a team, then that's a much better option as you'll get ideas from different people. Number 2. Research your competitors. Your competitors are a goldmine of content ideas, especially if they publish tons of content. Check their posts and determine how you can put a unique spin on things. Number 3. Reach out to your audience. You can reach out to your audience via email, social media, or on your website. Ask them for their input. For instance, ask them if they want you to cover a particular topic. Number 4. Go on Quora and look for people's questions. People go on Quora to ask questions on practically all sorts of topics. To get ideas, type something on the search bar until you find questions you think your audience may want to know more about. Number 5. Repurpose your content. Coming up with new content all the time is tough. Creating content is even tougher. To maximize your content creation efforts, repurpose your content into other formats so you can distribute it on other platforms. Number 6. Interview experts. Don't be afraid to reach out to industry experts and ask for the chance to interview them. People love getting recognized as experts. Interviewing them will help cement their status. Number 7. Check out what's happening right now. Watch the news. Go on Google Trends to find out what's hot and trending in your industry. Number 8. Read your blog's comments. You'll often read a lot of valuable comments on blogs. If you've got an active blog yourself, take the time to read the comments. You may just get new ideas. Number 9. Do a survey. Hold out a survey on your website, via email or via social media. Ask people for their input. Make your offer enticing though, so you get plenty of people participating in your survey. Number 10. Google Search Console. If you're not using Google Search Console, you're missing out on a ton of ideas. The tool is free to use. You'll learn which keywords are driving traffic to your site, so you can create content that your audience is specifically looking for. 6 major characteristics of high-converting content. There's high-converting content and then there's meh content. If you were to choose, I'm sure you'd go for the high-converting one. Otherwise, you're wasting your time creating your content. In this presentation, you're going to learn about the 6 major characteristics your content needs to have if you want it to convert exceptionally well. Number 1. Use numbers in your headlines. It's a fact that people are attracted to numbers and will ultimately choose to click on an article with a number in the headline. Titles like 5 different ways to earn $1,000 online in as little as 7 days will get more clicks than a generic title like Easy Ways to Earn Money Online. Number 2. Clear headlines perform better. Clickbait titles are out. They may have been popular just a few years ago, but nowadays people are wary of these kinds of overly sensationalized titles. When planning your headline, make sure you clue your reader on what they can expect from your content. This helps to set their expectations. Number 3. Hook your readers with your introduction. Headlines are meant to get people to click on through to your content. However, if your introduction disappoints them, they're not going to pursue your entire content. Instead, they're going to hit the back button on their browsers. So if you want people to stay, make sure your introduction serves its purpose. Number 4. Use eye-catching graphics. Humans are visual creatures. When we see good graphics, our eyes are ultimately drawn to it. You can use graphics as a thumbnail for your content, or you can use it to break your content into different sections. It gives people's eyes a much-needed rest from reading blocks of text. Number 5. Use plenty of white space. If you've got too many things going on your site, you're basically making it hard for people to stay on your site and consume your content. White space is important in web and graphic design. It makes your site and your content look tidy and neat. It encourages people to read your content and make them feel comfortable while doing so. Number 6. Clear call to action. Your content needs a prominent call to action. This is why you're doing content marketing in the first place. You want people to follow your call to action. If you hide your CTA in an obscure location, then people are going to get confused and they'll leave your site without doing anything. 7 reasons why your content marketing strategy is failing. It's an unfortunate fact that not all brands and businesses who have launched a content marketing campaign have succeeded. If you want to know why yours isn't anywhere near success, then you need to tune into this presentation. Number 1. You didn't set a SMART goal. Setting content marketing goals is not the same as setting a SMART content marketing goal. A SMART goal means it's a specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound goal. It's not just a generic goal one can easily come up with. Number 2. You don't have a target audience in mind. If you're creating content with no particular audience in mind, then you're just setting yourself up for failure. This is why buyer personas are a must. If you define who your ideal target audience is, then you can create content they'll find useful. Number 3. Your content is all wrong. This is another effect of not having a buyer persona. If you don't know who your target audience is, then you could be creating content no one would pay attention to. In short, you'd be wasting your time. Number 4. Your content isn't SEO optimized. Content marketing is great for your site's SEO. If you do content marketing correctly, you could rank high up on Google and other search engines for many profitable keywords. However, if your content isn't SEO optimized, then no one's going to find you on Google. Number 5. You don't have a system to capture leads. Most of your site visitors are only going to visit your site once. If they don't like what they see, they're going to bounce right off, and you're never going to see them again. However, if you have a lead capture system in place, you can reach out to them later on and redirect them back to your website. Number 6. You don't know what to do with your leads. You may have a lead capture system in place, but you're not using it properly. You don't know how to nurture your leads and turn them into buying customers or clients. Have a sales funnel in place and guide your leads down your funnel until they become paying customers. Number 7. You're not leveraging the power of social media. Social media has proven its value to businesses many times over. If you're not capitalizing on that, then you're leaving a lot of money on the table. Complement your content marketing strategy with a solid social media strategy, and you'll be amazed at the results. 8 places to distribute your content for even more traffic. So you've got tons of content from your content marketing strategy, and you think you can now sit back and wait for search engine traffic to kick in. While you're free to do that, why bother waiting though? If you're proactive, you'll be able to make the most of your content marketing efforts. Tune into this presentation to find out where else you can distribute your content for even more traffic. Number 1. Email. If you're not capturing leads on your site, then you need to start now. If you've got an email list, you can easily send them an email anytime you've got new content up. You can drive people back to your site, and you can monetize your list anytime you want to. Number 2. YouTube. Repurposing your content into video should be a top priority for your brand. After all, YouTube is the second most visited site in the world, right next to Google. Number 3. Facebook. With over 2 billion active visitors every month, Facebook is the biggest social media network in the world. Building a strong presence on Facebook is essential for your brand. You can create a fan page or a group and invite your website visitors to follow you on the platform as well. Number 4. Twitter. Twitter looks deceptively simple. However, it's proven time and time again that it's a very powerful weapon that many brands use to drive traffic to their websites. If you're not yet on Twitter, don't worry, signing up is a breeze. Number 5. SlideShare. Repurpose your most popular content into a presentation and upload it to SlideShare. You don't need to be a PowerPoint whiz to do this. A pro tip is you can use templates, fill your content in, and upload to SlideShare. Number 6. Pinterest. Many think Pinterest is just a site for women. While it's true the majority of users are females, it's still an awesome site to get traffic, especially if you've got highly visual content. Number 7. Reddit. Do Reddit marketing correctly and you can expect tons of traffic to your content. However, a single mistake can get you banned or booted from the platform instantly. Number 8. Quora. Quora is an excellent platform to showcase your expertise. Give in-depth answers to people's questions. The great thing is, you can include links to your content. So if you show people you know what you're talking about, they'll be more likely to head on over to your website.